your garage has a paint spire plus 4 modules, right? Yes. So I call this garage the main core setup. K-Bot knows what I'm talking about. So the old strategy was I put the paint spire right where the line module is, but now I move it back one. The reason why I do that is because of C4 fairies. The only downside is it makes it so it's harder to have the paint spire has 15 meters of where it can detect an enemy and hurt the enemy, which is about right where I'm standing. So this kind of makes the turret a little bit harder to get the enemy because I don't have to paint spire where the alarm module is. If the alarm module was moved back and the paint spire was in its place like I used to do, then it would be about right here, which makes the infantry turret very effective. I always recommend putting a paint spire right next to an infantry turret because then the enemy can't hide underneath it and shoot everybody or all your modules and stuff like that. And so again, I have the alarm module here, which acts kind of like a barrier, so it's hard for them to get back. See how I'm struggling a little bit? I mean, I can still get back here, but they have to jump, you know, at least 2 or 3 times to even, oh, I can't even get back out again. Even it's harder for me to get out. There you go. And so this is the new strategy I like. Do you really need an alarm module if you're always at the base? I don't really need it, but I like having it because the alarm module does not detect an infiltrator if they are cloaked. An infiltrator that's cloaked can be completely right here, and my alarm module won't even know unless they decloak, which is the stupidest thing that they did in the game. Which I get that they want to make the infiltrator invisible, but if you're going to do that, then I think they need to have a new building module, like a module that is called like infantry sensor relay or something like that, or radar or something. Yes, I know the Ant and the Sunderer have that, but it does not work unless you're in the vehicle. I think if that's the case, then they need to make the Sunderer and the Ant radar completely work without you being in the vehicle all the time. You could just be outside the vehicle. So that's the reason why. That's one of the reasons why I have the alarm module. The other reason is to have it as a barrier, so it's hard for C4 fairies to like throw the C4s in here, and it makes it so they have to come through this way, which makes it harder for them. So if they do come this way, it'd just be harder. And then what I would do is, if the base is under attack, I would put a Spitfire turret right here. So if the light assault does use his jetpack and flies up here, the Spitfire turret will have a couple of hits on the light assault. So that's the reason why it's good to. And I don't have the implant, but you can get the engineering implant, which provides shield for the turret. So then after that, I put the sky shield here, and I keep that as low as you can go with the main core setup, because then it makes it easier for your sunderer to come in here. Then after that, I put the, you know what, let me just move all this sunderer back. Then I put the sky shield here. Then I have the AI module here, which activates this turret and this turret in the back, which keeps it keeps them alive. And then after that, I have the shield module here. Then I have the repair module. Then I have the router here. A lot of people don't use routers in the base, but I do. And then I have the spawn tube here. The reason why I have the spawn tube here, because it's tall, and I don't want to put it here where I can't fit the Sunday. So I'll put the spawn tube here, and then I can spawn in it. And you guys saw in the video a couple of days ago, I'm gonna post right after the stream of the fight that we had going on, where I just sat in the spawn tube and just literally did this and this with both the modules, because I would have the repair module and the shield module right next to me in the spawn tube, so I don't take damage, and I can just sit here and keep the base alive as much as I can. And this repair module is in line with the silo, and that keeps it repaired as well. So, and I tucked the silo here in the corner. Oh, what do we got going on? And this is another thing. Look at the vehicle to it. What the heck? You guys saw that? And that's another thing about the turrets. They completely nerfed them, where the AV turrets having a hard time hitting the enemy from a distance. He's talking about allies base. Hell no. I won't allow that. I gotta love a base killer, guys. Either that he's watching the stream, one or the other. See if we can get from the back. I don't think he sees me. But I can't see him very well. You got no help, buddy. You're done for. He's an infiltrator. I didn't see him get out though. Either that, the turret got him, got the kill. So yeah. I think he's an infiltrator. And that's the thing, the alarm module didn't even detect that that guy was there when he was attacking the turret. So cool. We're good, I guess. He'll probably come back. So you guys got questions? I'm kind of curious to hear what you guys have to say and what you guys' opinions are and what I talked about. But yeah, like I just stick with the main core setup. It's very effective. Keep the spawn tube really close by. Keep the shield module and the repair module close by as much as you can. There is a gap back here. Not much I can do except lay down maybe a couple of bouncy betties or whatever these are called. And so, you know, make it so it's harder for the enemy to come in. But yeah, it's this main core setup. It does its job. It does go down eventually, but it is pretty effective. So cool. Let's go get some cordium, fill up both of my silos that we got going on. I don't know if my buddy's even online.